I honestly don't know how this video is going to go down. It may be a case of I delete the video in a few days, I'm not sure. But I'm sure I'm not on my own. I can't be on my own. In fact, I know 100% that I'm not on my own. But I've been here on YouTube creating videos for, I think, going on 8 years now, which is quite some time now. Maybe you've put out that video and you've spent a lot of time on the video. You've maybe took the best thumbnail that you can possibly do. You've spent a number of hours editing the software, editing the video, cutting all the fluff. And you think, yes, this is the video, I'm going to go viral with this. And it's sort of all you can. And the only thing that happens is you hear crickets. Does that sound familiar? Maybe on the other hand, you've rushed a video, you've not had the time, not really focused on the thumbnails, you've not really paid attention to any of that sort of details, and it just takes off. Let me know if that's happened also. I'd love to know your thoughts. If that's happened to you, I'd love to hear from you. But generally, all I want to do is hear from you if you are wondering about this YouTube thing. Why, if you've been on YouTube for some time, and when I say some time, I think anything over 2 or 3 years, and you're consistently showing up and you're still not monetized, then let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts, and I'd love to check out your channel, and just maybe something quite obvious, maybe it's not so obvious, but I'd love to know your thoughts, feelings, and because I know I'm definitely not the only one who sometimes struggles and think to myself, what is the point of all this? I see all the YouTube gurus talking about thumbnails, impressions, watch time hours, all these sort of things that you've got to think about when you're creating here on YouTube, when you've got your channel. But I've been on YouTube now for going on 8 years and I'm still not monetized. It's I've been thinking about making this video for quite a long time, and I've been putting it off. I don't want to come across as negative, because that's really not my aim. I just want to be really transparent and let you know about my YouTube journey. And I'm sure if you're watching this and if you're feeling the same, then I'm hoping that this gives you some sort of hope. Just to know that you're not on your own. I've been creating content now weekly. There was a point when I was working and I used to throw my videos together. I used to throw my videos together quite without really thinking too much about it. And there was a point when I was in work and I think I was on 2,500 watch time hours at one point. This is probably about 3 years ago. And so I'm quite a simple guy. I don't like things complicated. Like I said, I'm quite a simple sort of guy. I don't want to get too technical. I don't like to overanalyze things, but I think after 8 years doing what I'm doing, you've got to ask a question. You've got to be serious, and you've got to really sort of ask yourself, I don't know what's going on. I think the seagulls are having a barney. But after 8 years, you've got to sort of ask yourself and question what you're doing here. There it is, a seagull just being noisy. See, I've been through all the different stages of really trying with thumbnails. It was a few months ago I started adding chapters into my video descriptions, paying a bit more attention to thumbnails, trying to get the best thumbnails I can get. And you just got to ask yourself the question, is it really worth it? And a few times, I think when I do start analyzing things and looking into the analytics, yeah, it is important. It's all part of the YouTube journey. But when you start looking at your analytics and trying to figure out how to get more views, how to get more watch time, all that sort of thing, it does affect you. It does. You're always trying to improve and try and do things better, and looking at your hooks at the beginning. And I seem to be getting better at my videos overall. My watch time is increasing. When I put out a video now, usually I get about 4, 5, 6 minutes of watch time each view on average. The average duration, obviously, some people watch for a little bit less, click off, but the majority or the average is 4 to 6 minutes. And then you just got to look at impressions. My videos sometimes don't get shown enough in people's there's not as many impressions being shown of my content. And I've had people tell me time and time again, I don't understand why your video hasn't blown up yet. I really don't get it. I've watched some of your videos and they're really, really good. And I don't question that. I don't think that my videos aren't good. Obviously, I can improve. There's certain things that, I really need to work on. But I think my content is good. Let me know in the comments section what you think. But if you're in the same situation, the same position as I am, you've had a channel for quite some time, and the funniest one is when I hear people talking about being on YouTube, saying that they've become monetized, and it's took the last 6 months has been difficult. They've been just working really hard, and it's took over 6 months to get monetized. That just really makes me laugh, because, well, you want to try going on 8 years. I don't know why. I don't know what maybe I could be doing better. I'm not sure. But if you do have any suggestions, then let me know in the comments section. But yeah, just let me know if you're one of these creators that are just wondering when the big break's going to come. It may be that one video that sort of maybe gets 20,000 views or something like that, to get them to the next stage to get monetized. Subscribers are coming, but that seems to have slowed down quite a bit. I remember when I first started YouTube, I do seem to recall it took me about 2 years to get my first 1,000 subscribers. So that was quite difficult in itself. But then it took me 2 months after that to get my next 1,000 subscribers. So literally, it really did excel. And but I've not really seen that sort of growth since. But yeah, I really think that my videos are getting a little bit better. And so I think my videos are getting a bit more better the way I film. This one, I'm not sure of. I don't know what's going to happen. And like I said in the beginning, I may take this down, give it a couple of days, see how the video gets on. But I just want you to know that it's definitely not easy for some people here on YouTube. It's a lot easier for others. Why that is, I'm not sure. I think sometimes, I don't know. I don't know. But if you do have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments section. Are you struggling with your YouTube channel? Are you getting the views that you think I don't know whether to say deserve, but do you expect more from YouTube? Because I really do think sometimes that YouTube has let me down somewhat within my journey, because there's not many times here on YouTube where I've not posted a video in a week. There may be because I'm quite obsessive with things. I'm quite committed. If I commit to something, I'm fully all in. So if I'm on YouTube, then I'm gonna do at least one video a week. There's maybe been, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks in total where I've not made a single video. But after going on 8 years, I think it does beg a question, what's going on? So I do really think that YouTube has let me down in some way. I see all these other creators and getting the views and getting monetized. I see a lot of people here on YouTube. I've made a lot of friends here on YouTube that at the time they were bigger channels than mine, more views, that sort of thing. But after a few months, they've maybe given up, I'm not sure, but they've just not posted for months and months, and even going on a couple of years now. So it's hard, it is a slog, and if you're wanting to create YouTube for earning a quick get rich sort of thing, then I think you're best off looking somewhere else. In my opinion, it may work for you. You may post a video and it might just go viral. But then you've got to look at it and think, well, what difference really does it make if you do go viral, if you do get monetized? What really does that mean? For me, it would be nice. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, if I just paid for some subscriptions that I have. My software, my video editing software, if it just pays for that, say, if it pays for my Spotify, my Epidemic sound, then I'm more than happy. So am I after a lot of money? No, not really, but it would be nice just to get something. I put all these hours in, and I think after 8 years, I think it is good to question what's going on, and I just think that maybe my channel's slipped the net. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I'm hoping that from this video, if you are wondering about your own channel, or if you're wondering if you're gonna create a channel, be on YouTube, be a YouTube content creator, then I just want you to know that it isn't easy, and there's many channels like mine that are not quite there yet as for monetization. But having said that, I hope it doesn't put you off, because I guess what I do want to share with you is I really do enjoy being here on YouTube. I really do enjoy creating these videos, sharing my art with you, and I'm really grateful for those who do support. Time and time again, I get comments off my friends here on YouTube. I really am grateful. It is a really good platform. But I just wonder sometimes about the monetization side of things. What's going on? It's not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest way of making money. So that I can tell you for a fact. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to know your feelings on if you are a YouTube creator. If you've been on YouTube for quite some time, maybe you've been on for a few years now when you were expecting monetization, then let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts, your feedback. But it isn't an easy road. It's not been easy for me. I seem to be growing in lots of different areas, but where I want to grow, it's sort of not. If you know what I mean, if you can relate to that, let me know. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be up on YouTube, but I am going to post it. I'm going to see what happens. I don't want to come across as negative, but hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. If you have been on YouTube for some time and you was hoping for monetization, I know I did put in, I Googled it one time, saying the average time it takes to get monetized on YouTube, and it came back with a year and a half. I think I'd been on YouTube for about 3 years then, and I thought, oh, okay, so the average is a year and a half, so I'm below average. So I can deal with that. But 8 years, am I the worst content creator on YouTube? Let me know.